What's up, Dallas Cowboys Nation? I'm Lucas, and you're watching Cowboy News, your ultimate space for everything happening in the Cowboys world. Hot news, deep analysis, and that straight talk only true fans understand. Today's topic is about the future of our star cornerback Trevon Diggs, who is going through a tough time in his career, and the trade rumors already shaking up the NFL market. Ready? Let's go! But first, drop a like and subscribe to the channel because that really helps keep the content coming. It's quick, easy, and totally free. Let's strengthen our fan base and stay up to date with everything Cowboys. Let's start talking about our all-pro cornerback, Trevon Diggs. The player, who was once a key piece of the Cowboys' defense, has unfortunately been battling a series of serious knee injuries. The latest one might keep him out of the start of the 2025 season, which is causing a lot of concern inside the team and among the fans. To give you an idea of how much impact these injuries have had, since Trevon signed his 5-year, $97 million contract, he's only played in 13 of the last 31 games. That means he's been sidelined more than half the time due to physical problems. That weighs heavily, especially when we're talking about a player signed to be a leader in the secondary. Even with these limitations, Diggs showed what he's capable of last season. In just 11 games, he recorded 42 tackles and snagged 2 interceptions. Numbers that prove when he's on the field, he's a key part of the Cowboys' defense. His aggressiveness and game-reading ability stand out, making him one of the best corners in the league. But what worries everyone is the player's prolonged absence. With so many consecutive injuries, the Cowboys' management is starting to ask, how much longer is it worth investing heavily in Trevon Diggs? Would it be better to bet on the young talents at the position who are showing great potential in practice and limited game time? In recent months, the team has invested in promising names for the cornerback group, like Kalen Carson and Chavin Revel. Plus, they recently brought in Kaiir Elam in a trade aimed at reinforcing the secondary. These young players have been catching attention with their quality and versatility, traits highly valued by defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. The big challenge for management is balancing the desire to keep a proven star like Diggs with the need to refresh the roster and have options that are 100% healthy for the season. It's a delicate decision involving both financial and technical aspects, and this is where the trade rumors stirring the NFL market come in. Bleacher Report recently published a controversial article claiming the price to trade Trevon Diggs might be surprisingly low, somewhere around a 6th-round pick in the upcoming draft. This kind of rumor causes a mix of surprise and concern among fans. After all, we're talking about an all-pro, a player with huge potential despite the injuries. Would the Cowboys really accept a trade with such a low return? Or does the market see the injuries as a factor that significantly devalues the player? The main question hanging in the air is, does the team believe more in developing the young corners than in Diggs' recovery and continuation? If so, management might be preparing the ground for an important renewal in the secondary. Speaking of young talents, the name most mentioned as a possible Diggs replacement is cornerback Kalen Carson. Carson is a recent Cowboys pick and has already shown a lot of potential both in practice and in limited official game appearances. He plays aggressively, has good speed, and adapts well to different defensive situations. A perfect fit for Dan Quinn's philosophy, who values speed and versatility in the secondary. Carson has impressed with his effort and already earned the coach's trust. Besides him, Chavin Revel is also an important piece in this renewal. Recently drafted, Revel has been evolving quickly, especially in covering long passes and timely blitzes, important weapons for the Cowboys' defense in strategic situations. And we can't forget Kaiir Elam, who came in a trade and is seen as a strong candidate to start this season. Elam brings experience and an aggressive playing style that can help balance the youth of the group and give the defense more security. But what about the rumors? One of the most talked about involves the New Orleans Saints' interest in Trevon Diggs. Sports Illustrated recently highlighted that the Saints are eyeing the cornerback to strengthen their defense, which recently lost key players like Marshawn Lattimore and Paulson Adebo. Zach Presnell, a journalist at Sports Illustrated, believes Diggs is a great bet for the Saints, even considering the injuries. He's only 26 years old, and if he recovers, he could be one of the best at his position in the NFL again. For New Orleans, bringing in Diggs would be a young and financially less costly solution, especially compared to veterans like Jalen Ramsey, who command heavy contracts. On the other hand, the offer the Saints might make to the Cowboys is expected to be modest, possibly just a sixth-round draft pick. If confirmed, this offer could spark quite a controversy among Cowboys fans who still highly value the player. So, fans, what do you think about this whole situation involving Trevon Diggs? Is it worth keeping such a talented player who's been overshadowed by injuries? Or is it better to fully bet on the young cornerbacks emerging and showing great quality? There's also the question about the Saints' interest. Would this trade make sense for the Cowboys? Are they really willing to give up their All-Pro for a low draft pick? Leave your opinion in the comments because we really want to know what you think. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos with the hottest Cowboys news. See you in the next video, and let's go all in, Cowboys.